A day of high political drama in Pakistan. Just before noon, former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif's plane touched down in Islamabad. On the aircraft, jubilant support for the man exiled from Pakistan 7 years earlier. Turning to jeers for the man who sent him into exile, General Pervez Musharraf. This was supposed to be the start of what Sharif supporters call a campaign to defeat Musharraf at the polls. Elections are scheduled for later this year. But it got no further than the airport lounge. Within seconds of the plane coming to a halt, commandos took up positions around the aircraft. Inside, under the full glare of the media who'd travelled with Sharif from London, officials were boarding. Sharif refused to hand over his passport. Earlier, he'd hinted of the trouble he could face.
I have certain information that they, instead of taking us to the arrival lounge, they might take us somewhere else, and they might have something else ready to fly us off elsewhere.
More negotiations, and eventually, about 90 minutes after his plane had touched down, Sharif stepped onto Pakistani soil for the first time since he was exiled to Saudi Arabia in 2000. But his return was short-lived. After being taken to the arrival lounge,
I'm here to serve the warrant of arrest to Mr. Nawaz Sharif.
He was arrested on charges of corruption, put on another plane and deported to Saudi Arabia. It was a result many in Pakistan had expected, but it was still a bitter disappointment for his supporters.
और उसकी ये हैसियत बरकरार रखने के लिए कि वहाँ पे पैरिटी है, सारे फरीक जो हैं वो बराबर हैं, इसलिए मैं समझता हूँ कि जो नॉर्मल कोर्स है उसमें ही हमें जाना चाहिए. कोई जंप लगाने की दीवार के ऊपर से किसी फरीक को भी कोशिश नहीं करनी चाहिए.
किसने लगाने की कोशिश की? ख्वाजा आसिफ साहब की बात कर रहे हैं जो रिपोर्ट हुआ है.
Of course I do not like it personally. I'm a lawyer. मैं तो सुप्रीम कोर्ट के अलावा कहीं प्रैक्टिस नहीं करता.
ये नहीं, सुप्रीम कोर्ट के चीफ जस्टिस को ख्वाजा आसिफ से मुलाकात नहीं.
मैं ये समझता हूँ कि ये मुलाकातें दुरुस्त तासुर सुप्रीम कोर्ट के बारे में पैदा नहीं करेंगी. इसका जायज तरीका ये है कि रजिस्ट्रार के पास लोग जाएं, जहां सारे लिटिगेंट जाते हैं, जिनको सजाए मौत होती है वो भी जाते हैं, जिनके घर गिराए जाते हैं, लैंड माफिया वाले बुलडोजर लगा के गिरा रहे होते हैं, वो भी वहीं पे जाते हैं. नॉर्मल कोर्स जो है वो सवाल नहीं पैदा करता, इससे सवालिया निशान पैदा होते हैं.
Pakistani police say several thousand of Sharif's supporters were arrested before his return, and the government ordered the airport locked down and police put on high alert around the country. The airport itself was quiet, but just outside tear gas was being used, and in several cities there were reports of clashes between supporters and security forces. The move may sideline a powerful political opponent for the moment, but it is expected to deepen General Musharraf's growing unpopularity just ahead of key elections. Andrew Stevens, CNN, Hong Kong.